Metamora Mill was built in 1897. We're looking at the first floor, and it has 2 stones and a gift shop and several pieces of antique milling equipment. Here are the 2 stones on the first floor, and they were found in Shelby County. This is a vertical millstone where the stone literally is vertical, and it grinds red wheat, and it ground that red wheat there at Metamora until just recently, but the red wheat became very expensive. They used to get it from Iowa, and so now we just have the preserved vertical millstone grinder. Now this is just a typical horizontal millstones, and there's a cap on it and had a hopper. Here we have the jack, or hook and crane as some people call it, and that hook and crane grabs that stone and then it moves it from side to side so that they can literally clean it and sharpen it. What we're looking at now is a flower dresser, and once the flour is ground, then it goes into the dresser, and this is the power that makes the dresser shake, and this is the back side of the flower dresser, and there can be 4 of those, there can be 8 of those in a mill. Horn sheller, antique equipment. Now here is the powerhouse, which is extremely important in a mill. This drive shaft goes directly to the wooden water wheel on the far right, and here are the belts and the pulleys, and this is what it looks like at the lowest level at Metamora Mill. And the power is taken from the drive shaft, the main drive shaft, and look at all those different pulleys and belts, and then it generates the power. It takes the power up into the mill. The mill originally had 3 levels, but the top level was lost due to fire, so now it only has two levels above the basement. And that the second level actually is offices today, but the first level is where we found our antique milling equipment. This is very traditional. It's in place. It functions. They have the drive shaft set up to hit the water wheel and to take that energy and power and grind the millstone. This is the exterior front of Metamora. There's their entranceway, their main entranceway. Little tie rod. This is a in-place Leffel turbine. It's 70 inches in diameter. I measured it, and it has a stamp from the Leffel Company, James Leffel Company, in 1868, October actually, and it was a cast iron plate, and they did that and built all those turbines in Springfield, Ohio. Now we're looking at some drive shafts that have cast iron cogs. That's a long drive shaft, and but they're very nice pieces, museum pieces. And you see 2 stones there. Those are 2 millstones that are just on display. This is the sluice gate that opens the waters from the Miami Canal. And there's the canal, and the sluice gate allows the waters to come through here and into and hit the paddles of the wooden water wheel. And that is where the power generation is conceived, is right there at that wooden wheel. Once that water is spent, it goes out the tail race and then drops literally into the canal. It's a little dry now because this was filmed in late winter, actually, early spring. This is a canal, the bypass. The excess of the water that's not used from the sluice is then wrapped around the this area, and you can see the canal. And I don't know if that was part of the canal or if that is just part of the just to divert the excess water. And then here, that water continues to be diverted, and there is a lock that goes into the canal. This is the rear side of Metamora Mill Railroad, and this is the water wheel. I hope you enjoyed the visit to Metamora Mill, Indiana. Thank you.